All right. Hey, good afternoon, guys. Good afternoon to each and everyone, and welcome once again to our online session about the Math 152. We are now moving on to module number 10. And module number 10 is entitled Tree Diagrams and Basic Probability Problems. Okay, so let's dive into a new concept called tree diagram, guys, and which help us understand probabilities. And each branch represents, no, ano ba yan? So each branch po represents a different possibility or outcomes. So what is the purpose of tree diagrams? So tinutulungan niya tayo, no, to get the possible outcomes in order for us to know the probability of a certain situation. But before we proceed to our main lesson, let's have a short kamustahan, guys. So how are you? Could you please indicate the number in the chat box that represents your feelings? Right. So as you can see here in our slide, your number. If you are masaya, just type 1. If you are in God, just type 2. If you are in love, just type 3. And if you are, kung ikaw ay nagloko, type 4. And kung ikaw ay nagpaloko, type 5. And go. Write your answer in your call message. Ay bumana ng info. Si Nicole daw is in love. Si Calvin daw is nagpaloko. Uy, Angel Benitez, in love. Yun na yung boyfriend ni Angel dito. Nasa senior high. Estudyante ko. Kalimutan yung pangalan niya. Angel, anong pangalan ng boyfriend mo? Sabi ni Maria Peralta, siya po ay masaya. Si Mariel, wahaha. Sabi ko, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, waha. Ay, 1 and 3 siya. Malungkot siya. At the same time, in love. Si Miss Napuran, nagpaloko daw siya. Ayan, masaya. Masaya siya nagpaloko, no? Si Magno Gonzales, in love siya pero malungkot pa rin siya. Si May Mendoza, masaya siya at the same time nagpaloko siya. Mag-ingat kayo, baka kayo mabaliw. Si Gutierrez, sabi niya, masaya siya. At the same time, masaya and in love. Sana all. 1 and 2, ano yun? Masaya, malungkot, 50-50, parang median. Si Magno Gonzales, inaaway kasi ako, sir. Inaaway ka. Buti naman ang inaaway ka. Deserve mo yan. Sabi ni Crystal, in love daw siya. Sana ko in love. Si Bea Sanchez, 1 masaya. Alright, so thank you so much for participating in our Kumustahan. And let's have our objectives for today. We have 2. We're going to understand the tree diagram here. And we're going to apply tree diagram strategies in solving basic real-life probability problems. And last time we discussed about the measures of dispersion, or also known as the measures of variability or variation, right? So as you can see in our slide, we have a scenario here. We have the students in the class 5, 7, 10, 8, 6, 9, 4, 12, 8, 6. So what are the 4 steps or the parts or types of absolute measures of dispersion or variability? We have 4. We're going to copy the given or the values here, and it will serve as our given. And according to the first step in type, the first type of absolute in measures of variability, the number 1 is the range. Okay, the range is denoted by big letter R. All right, and the formula to get the range is you need to find the highest score, and you're going to subtract it to lowest score. First, you need to arrange it by lowest to highest. And in this data, we need to arrange it from lowest to highest. But you simply observe inspect the numbers. So the lowest score here is, and the lowest score is 4, and the highest score is 12. So we have 12 minus 4, and our range here is 8. And aside from that, the range is the easiest, no, the easiest types of measures of variability. Okay, and this is the most simplest and crudest among the 4. All right, and then yung mga keyword ha, and the range is easily affected. Okay, this is easily affected by extreme scores. So again, what is extreme scores? Extreme scores, these are the so-called outliers, yung mga sobrang talino. Mas tataas yung mga grade nila, ganyan. Performer sila, taas ng mga grade nila compared sa pinaka-average na grade. Okay? Easily affected po yan. Now, so number 2, we have the so-called IQR. How to find the IQR? First, you must know the value of your Q3 and your Q1. Q3 is our third quartile, and our Q1 is our first quartile. And in this problem, in this step, number 2, or types of measures of dispersion, the variability, IQR is the 50%, or the 50th, it is the middlemost, which is the Q2. So Q2 is mahalaga ang Q2 sa IQR because we're going to get the middlemost of the data set. Example, first we need to arrange from lowest to highest. The first number here is 4, 5. Internet connection, wala namang internet connection. 4, 5, 4, 5, then 6, 6, we have 6 and 6, so we write 6, 6, and then we have 5, and we have, waste, 5, so 6, after 6 we have 7, so 7, write 7 here, then we have 2, 8, so we have 8 and 8, and we have 9, we have 10, bilangin natin. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. You know, wala yung internet ng phone ko. So the sample size is 10. So 10 yan. I-rejoin ko yun. Wala yung ano. Wala yung hotspot. Wait lang po. Keep natin. Wala yung hotspot natin. Nagluloko. Namatay ang ating Wi-Fi. Talaga. Please. Rejoin tayo. Para makita ko yung mga magre-recite. Kailangan kong i-join yung isa kong device. Turn off. Yan. So, punta tayo sa info. Alright, the sample size here is 10. And since it is even number, so we cannot identify directly the middlemost numbers in this data. But the 2 middlemost numbers here is the 5th and the 6th term, which is 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, 7, and 8. So 7 plus 8. Our answer here is 15. So if you're going to divide 15, 2, so that is 7.5. So the lower, this is a 4, 5, 6, 4, 5, 6, 6, 7. This is the lower. And 8, 8, 8, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Ba't 9 lang to? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Kulang yung data natin. 4, 5, 6, 6, 7.
Sir, 12 po yung kulang.
Yung 12. Alright. Oh, sir, thank you. Since this is an even number, and then if we're going to get the lower middlemost numbers in this data, that is what we call Q1, or the first quartile. So we can identify directly the middlemost of the lower part, which is 6. And the quartile, third quartile just this is the upper middlemost of our data. So the middlemost of our upper middlemost is syempre yung 9. So it's 9 and 6. So to compute the IQR, we need to use the formula, which is the Q3 minus the Q1. And Q3 here is 9 minus 6. Therefore, our IQR is 3. Yes, do you have any questions? Someone is raising their hand. Or napindot lang. Okay, the IQR in this data is 3. And now moving on to the third step, which is the variance. So to compute the variance, we need to use the table. We need to use a strategy table. So I'm going to write 3 here. So the values of our x is, the first one is 4, 5, 4, 5. So we have 4, ang dami nito 4, 5, 6, 4, 5, 6, 6, 7. And then we have 8, 8, 9, 10. So we have 8, 8, 9, 10. Okay? So, bigyan ko na lang ng line to para matrace natin siya.
Sir, kulang na naman ng 12.
Ay, sorry na. Okay, next. Ang susunod dito is yung x minus the mean. O, kunin niyo yung mean. Go. Type your answer in our chat box. Kapag nakuha na yung mean. Go, 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 go. Nasa s squared na tayo, ha? Variance na tayo. Please type your answer in our chat box kapag alam na po ang ating mean. X bar, ha? X bar na tayo. What is our mean, guys? So Calvin is 75 now. Is it 75 or 7.5? You need to divide it by the sample size. Since the sample size is 10, you need to divide the 75 into 10. So the answer is 75. Estero, what is your section? Estero. Or no what? All right, so since we already know the value of the mean or the x bar, which is 7.5, all you need to do is to subtract it. Subtract na po tayo. Subtraction, which is the second column, 7.5 or 4 minus 7.5. Answer, is it?
Negative 3.5.
Okay, how about 5? The second box. Negative? Negative?
2.5, sir. Negative 2.5.
Then negative 1.5. How about 6? Negative 1.5. How about 7? Negative 0.5. Then this is 1.5. 1.5. Then 9 minus 7.5 is 2.5. Then 10 minus 7.5. Answer? 3.5. And what is 12, guys? 12 minus 7.5.
4.5 po.
4.5.
4.5 po.
4.5. Tama ba yung ilagay natin dyan? Can we check it? So if it is 8 minus 7.5, is it 1.5? No. It's, nasubrahan ko ata yung itong part na. How about 7 minus, here po sa 7, 7 minus 7.5 in this problem. Type your, please check, use the chat box.
Negative 0.5.
For tama yan.
Sir, tama po yun.
Okay, how about 8 na? 8 na.
0.5.
Ilan?
0.5 po.
0.
0.5 po.
Tapos ito 0.5. Then yung 9 nga. 1?
1 point.
Di ba? Pati minus ko, hindi ko na maano. Ito, 2.5.
Yes,
Tama?
sir.
Okay, dito tayo sa squared. So, 3.5 squared answer. I-type nyo na para mabilis. 3.5. Wala akong calculator dito. Negative. Hindi siya pwedeng mag-negative. Positive na yan. 12.25. 12.25. Tapos, how about your 5 times 2.5? Ilan?
6.25.
5 times 2.5. Sure kayo? 12.5. Ilan? 5 times 2.5. I mean, 2.5.
Sir, kala ko squared.
Sorry lang. Niloko ko lang kayo eh. 6.25. How about 1.5 yun eh? 1.5. 2.25 na itong dalawa, di ba? So, 2.25, 2.25. How about 0.5 nga eh? 2.25. Ay, 0.5.
0.25.
0.25, sir.
Okay, 0.25. So, 0.25 din ito. 0.25 din ito. Okay, yung 1.5 is 2.25. 2.5 is 6.25. Yung ano nga, yung 4.5 ay 4.5 raised to 2.
20.8.
20.25. O, add nyo na agad. Alam nyo naman yung process niyan eh. Diba? So, on your review. So, since the third column is complete na po, so all you need to do is get the sum of our third column and that will be our variance now. Is it 52.25 according to Sheena? Please verify if it is correct. 52.25. Is it 52.25? The summation of your x minus the x bar raised to 2 is 52.25. Oh, 52.5 si Garcia. So we have different answers. Ano yan? Times good. Oh, si Sheena ba o si Garcia? Oh,
Sir,
si
tama po
Sabi-
yan.
Sino? So mali yung 52.25. So, mali yung 52.25.
2.5, sir. Yes po.
So, ang nauna dito si Garcia. Anong section mo? Garcia, anong section mo? Garcia. Or mga din. Okay, next is 52.25 yung ating total. Then, i-minus na natin siya i-divide natin siya sa n minus 1. So, yung total niya is n minus 1. So, this is 9 because our sample size is here is 10. So, minus 1 to make it 9. Then, 52.25 divide 9 answer. What is 52.25 divide 9? 5.80, 5.83, 5.60, 5.81. Away you. Nagkakaiba kayo. Magkaiba man ng brand ng mga calculator niyo. 5.83, 5.81, 6.56, 5.80, away you. Ano talaga? Uniman, si Garcia, 5.83, Sheila, 5.81. Away kayo. I think the answer is 5.81 kasi yun yung marami. Oh, Uniman, si Gutierrez, 5.83. Ano ba talaga? Ano ba talaga? Papalabasin mo niyo pa ako ng calculator. 5.81. 5.81 ang nauna dito is Sinapuran. Napuran. Sabihin natin. Anong section mo, Miss Napuran? Miss Napuran, anong section mo? Okay. So, lagay ko dito is 5.81. Iba-iba kayo ng mga sagot. Mga calculator yan. Yan, nahirapan kayo dyan. Naku naman. 52.25 divide 9. Oh, di 5.81 kasi yung next to 0 is 5. Nako. 5.81 yan, mga sister and brothers. Next. So, since our S squared or the variance is 5.81, and then we're going to check the square root of the S squared to make it standard deviation. The standard deviation now is 5.81, and it is 2 decimal places, 2.31. So as you can see, the smaller standard, the smaller variance, then the same with the standard deviation. Kung mababa ang variance, mababa din ang variability. Okay? Yung standard deviation. So 5.81 variance, then take the square root, then mas maliit na siya. And that is what we call the standard deviation. Take the square root of the variance, then that will be our standard deviation. Okay, so that is module number 9. And let's proceed to our main lesson. It is the 3 diagrams and basic probabilities problems. What is 3 diagrams again? 3 diagrams is, the importance of this one is help us to see every possible outcome. Possible outcomes, that is what we call sample space in statistics. Okay, so help us in every possible outcome. Next is the example of 3 diagram is this one. Okay, showing all the possible outcomes. For example, if you choose one burger, dapat pumili ka din ng isang side serve and a drink. And burgers has 3 types: the beef, the chicken, and the fish. Beef, chicken, and fish. Then sa sides mo, meron tayong fries and salad. Fries, salad, fries, salad. Next, siyempre dapat may panulak. Drinks, cola, and juice. So, siyempre mag-start ka sa burger, which is beef, chicken, and fish. Anong tawag dito? 3 diagram. We're going to get the possible outcomes or the sample space or the probability. Okay? So, ilan kaya yung magiging possible outcomes natin dito? Si beef. So, ito yung una. Beef to fries to cola. Next is beef, fries, juice. Yan, pwede siyang pumili ng beef na fries na may juice or beef na may fries na cola. Next, pwede rin pumili siya ng beef na may salad na cola. Next is beef ulit and salad. And for this time, juice naman ang kanyang pipiliin. Chicken naman tayo. Chicken, fries, CFC. Chicken is C, yung C1 na yan, C1 to C2. C1 and fries, okay, fries and then juice. Next, ito naman is C1, tapos salad, C1 and C2. Next is C1, salad, then juice. Next naman is fish. Dito na tayo sa fish. Fish. Okay, FF na naman. F1, F2. Tapos C. Yung shortcut ko na. Initial na lang para mabilis. Fish. Then meron pa tayong fries. F1, F2. And juice naman dito. Next is fish. Fish, and we have the salad and cola. Next is fish, salad, and juice. So there are 12 possible outcomes. And this is what we call 3 diagram. Yan, para may branches siya. Kaya siya 3 diagram, di ba? So it helps us to find or to see the every possible outcome. So these are the possible outcomes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So 12 is what we call sample space. Right? SS. Nakalimutan ko yung symbol ng sample space. I think S lang siya. Small letter S. Next. So what is probability, guys? Probability is simply how likely something is to happen. Yan. Kung gusto mong, parang ganon, di ba? Yan, no? This is simply how likely something to happen. Ano bang gusto mong malaman sa tree diagram na to? Gusto mong malaman kung ilang yung possible outcomes ng ano yung mga possible na pagpipilian niya, pwede ba siyang mag-beef, rice, at cola. So, 12 possible outcomes. That is the definition of probability. Yeah, gusto natin malaman kung ano yung gusto nating mangyari or pwedeng mangyari. We are not unsure, no? We are unsure, rather. We are unsure of the probability of a certain things. Hanggat, and that's why we have the tree diagram para matulungan niya tayo to identify the answer. And that is probability. And yun nga, yung sample space, possible outcomes of an experiment. Yeah. So we're conducting an experiment and that is what we call the sample space. The sample space po is bilangin nyo lang kung ilan yung possible outcomes. So, the keyword for sample space is possible outcomes. For example, going back to your grade 11 na, statistics and probability na. Okay. 1. Look, more madali lang. A coin was tossed twice. So, dalawang beses daw. And we're going to draw a tree diagram to illustrate the possible outcome. How many possible outcomes? What is the probability of getting 2 heads and 2 tails? Siyempre, yung start natin is yung coin, di ba? Meron tayong first. Dito sa una, yung first natin, yung unang toss natin, siyempre, mag-head lang yan at tail. Then, sa second toss natin, meron tayong kapag, siyempre, pangalawang toss na yan, so dalawa na yan. So, magiging, it could be head or tail, then head or tail. Yan. So, kunin natin yung outcomes niya. Outcomes. Yung possible outcomes niya or the sample space, pagsasamahin na natin yung H tapos head and head. And then, meron tayong head and head, tail. Ito naman, tail and head. And ito naman is tail and tail. Kasi kapag dalawang beses mo tinos yung coin, yan, yung possible outcomes niya. So we have 4 possible outcomes. And the question in letter B is, what is the probability of getting 2 heads and 2 tails? 2 heads, 1, and 2 tails, 1 and 2. So the answer here is 2, and denominator should be 4. So the answer here is 1/2. And another here po. So dapat po dyan po ay 0. It is between 0 and 1. Okay? Magiging probability siya kapag between siya ng 0 and 1. Pwede siyang maging percentage or fraction. Like 1/3, 1/4, or 5 all over 8, something like that. 5 all over 52, 6 all over 52. Yan. Basta nasa gitna siya ng 0 to 1. Probability po yan. Okay? Next po. Ayan. Tapos na tayo sa number 1 problem. Yan. So what is the probability of getting 2 heads and 2 tails? So bilangin mo lang yung outcomes mo. Kung ayaw mo gumamit ng 3 diagrams kasi alam mo ng imano-mano, go. It's up to you guys. So 3 diagram is tinutulungan lang tayo no, to break down, to give you the breakdown of the possible outcomes. Next, in problem number 2 natin, a couple is planning to have 3 children. Find the following probabilities by listing all possibilities. So, kailangan na natin ilista yung possibilities po ating problem number 2. So, lagyan na natin yung possibilities. 3 children yan ha. Pwedeng mauna si boys. Next is dalawang boy. Basta walang maulit ha. Boy, and girl. So, pwede rin boy, girl. Pwede kayong gumawa ng 3 diagrams. Basta walang mauulit. B, girl, and girl. Next is Lagyan natin girl, boy, girl, boy. Pwede kayong gumamit ng tree diagram kung gusto nyo. Tapos, ano pa susunod? Girl, wala pang girl, wala pang girl, wala pang ganyan. Next is, I think wala pa yung girl, boy, tapos girl. Tapos yung tatlong girl. Yan. Yun po yung possible outcomes ng 3 children. So, pwede siyang, pag nanganak sila, pwedeng tatlong boy. Pag nanganak sila, pwedeng mauna si boy, tapos susunod si girl. So, kapag ang tanong dito is, how many possible outcomes? The answer is 8. Mano-mano ang ginawa ko, ha? Mano-mano lang yan. Okay, next. So, 2 boys and 1 girl. Hindi na ako nag-free diagram kasi matagal. Matagal mag-drawing. Okay, 2 boys, and what is the probability of having 2 boys and 1 girl? So, 2 boys. Bilangin nyo lang yung sa possible outcomes natin. So, 2 boys and 1 girl. Bilangin nyo lang po yung mga 2 boys and 1 girl. So, number 1, so gagamit ako ng blue. So, number 1 is X na yan. So, check. Yung B, kasi 2 boys and 1 girl. So, check ulit. Ito, mali. Girl, dalawang boy, check. Wrong, mali, mali. So, the answer here in letter A is 3. And don't forget to write all over 8 because the possible outcomes, that will be your total possible outcomes. And it is your denominator. So, 3 all over 8. Next, at least 1 boy. We're going to use red na lang. So at least 1 boy, meaning ng at least is a minimum is 1 and up. At least. Ibig sabihin may minimum siya na 1. So dapat may 1 boy sa ating possible outcomes. 1 boy, ha? Ibig sabihin pwede si dalawa, pwede si tatlo. Okay? So this is check na. At least 1 boy, check. At least 1 boy, check. At least 1 boy. This is check. At least 1 boy, check. At least 1 boy, check. At least 1 boy, check. This is wrong because this is 0 na. The minimum is 1. That's why girl, girl, girl is wrong. So the answer here is 7 all over 8. How about no girls? What is the answer in letter C? Can you please type your answer now? Go. What is the answer in letter C? No girls. 1, 1, 1. Okay, Jean Gomez got the correct answer. Jean Gomez. Anong section mo, Jean Gomez? Jean Gomez? Answer ay, what is your section? Block 1. Oh, puros block 1, ah. The answer is 1 all over 8. No girls, 1 all over 8. Why is it 1 all over 8? No girls, ha? Ibig sabihin, walang girls sa kanyang anak. So, wrong na agad to. Wrong, wrong, wrong. Mali, 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 mali. So, at most, what is the answer if it is at most 2 girls? Meaning ng at most 2 girls is the maximum should be 2. Ibig sabihin, 2, 1, 0. Tingnan natin kung sino nakakuha ng tamang sagot. Dana is 1, Ian for 8, Mariel for 8. Maria Ron, Javier is 7 all over 8. Calvin, Mayor, mali. Mali, mali, mali. Lizelle Cruz, mali. Gomez, mali. 2, 4, 3, 8. Ano bang mga sagot ninyo? Okay, the answer, Lizelle, bilangin natin. Walang nakatamang sagot. Okay, erase ko muna to. Hindi tayo malit, so. Okay. Yeah. Wala. All of your answers are wrong. Mali. So, at most 2 girls. Kasi at most, maximum of 2. So, 2, 1, and 0. Tingnan natin. Alright. So, let's see. This is, anong number na ba? Number, letter D, di ba? Tingnan natin pag may nakakuha na. Alright. Tingnan natin kung sino na. Pero, feeling ko may nakakuha na. At most 2 girls, letter D, at most 2 girls. So here in boy is wrong. So this is boys, huh? This is boy. At most 2 girls. At most 2 girls. So this is wrong. Check rather. Sorry. At most two girls. This is check. At most two girls. Sorry. Number one is check. Number three is check. 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 Then this is wrong because this is three. At most three na yan. So, tingnan natin yung nakakuha ng 7 all over 8. 7 all over 8. Parang si si Javier. Maria Ron Javier, what is your section? Javier. Section mo, Javier? Block 2. May block 2 na. The answer here in letter D is 7 all over 8 because the condition here is what is the probability of having at most two girls? Meaning to say the maximum is 2, then pwede si 1 and 0. So pwedeng walang girls kapag 0. Okay, but if your answer is kasama si girls, and girls, so you are wrong because the condition is at most 2 girls. That is at most 3 girls na kasi. If our answer is at most 2 girls, then the answer will be 1. 8 all over 8 or 1, and that is this by definition of the probability, your answer is correct because it is between 0 and 1, including the 0 and the 1. Okay, 2 boys followed by a girl. Answer, go. Si Capistran. Capistrano, Jaiza get the correct answer. So Jaiza, Capistrano. What is your section, Capistrano? Pharma 2. Why is it? The answer is 1 all over 8, 2 boys followed by a girl. So the order is essential in this problem. 2 boys followed by a girl. So boys, mali. Boys, girl. Boy, girl. Tama. Boy, girl, mali na agad. Malina. So this is 1 all over 8. Diba? Yung na-circle lang po is 2 boys followed by a girl. To be specific, it's 1 all over 8. Number 3, suppose that a family has 3 children. Using a tree diagram, we can find all the possible outcomes for the genders of the children. Okay? Yung kanina, nasagutan na natin ito. Yan. Yun yung possible outcomes niya. Nasulat na natin dyan. These are the possible outcomes. Boy. Copy lang natin ha. Kung gusto nyo gumamit ng tree diagram, pwede naman. We're going to use tree diagram here. Ito po yung magiging sagot. Okay, if we're going to use tree diagram, so the firstborn will be boy and a girl. And the secondborn, di ba tatlo yan? Secondborn, pwede siyang maging boy, pwede siyang maging girl, pwede siyang maging boy, pwede siyang maging girl. Yan. Tree diagram yan. Then sa third naman, sa thirdborn, in our thirdborn, and we have boy, girl, we have boy and a girl, we have boy and a girl, we have boy and a girl. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. The possible outcomes in this problem is 8. Then if you're going to get the outcomes of this tree diagram, we're going to break down. So the answer will be, the first one is B, and D. B. Next is B, and G. So B, and girl. Next is boy, girl, and boy. Next is boy, girl, and a girl. Boy, girl, boy, boy, girl, and a girl. Next, we're done with the boys. So the lower part will be girl and a boy and a boy. Girl, boy, and a girl. Girl, boy, and a girl. And next is girl, or girl. Next is girl, boy, girl. And we're going to count all the possible outcomes for the sample space. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. So we have 8 possible outcomes. It's going to use the tree diagram. But in this problem number 2, That is mano-mano. Minano-mano ko na yan para mabilis. 3 diagram. If you want to use 3 diagram, then this is the answer. And how many possible outcomes in our A? So that is 8. Marisel. And what is the probability of having boy as the eldest? Go. What is the probability of getting or having a boy as the eldest? Nag-record ako lang. Stephanie, 1/2. Hazel, 4/8. Donna, 4/8. Dilizelle. So Dilizelle is 4/8. Naporan is 1/2. So let's check. So what is the probability of having a boy as the eldest? Check natin. Boy as the eldest. Ibig sabihin yung panganay. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Then yung 4 girls na. That's why the answer should be 1/2. Okay, let's see kung sino nakakuha. So, nakakuha po ang pinakauna si Paliso. Stephanie Paliso. What is your section, Stephanie? Stephanie, what is your section? Pharma 1, Pharma 2. Stephanie. Please type it once, sir. All right, thank you. What is the probability of having 2 boys and a girl? Okay, 2 boys. What is the probability of having 2 boys and a girl? The answer is, kakatapos lang natin sagutin yan, hindi nyo na alam agad sa go, at yung sinasabi nyo dyan. So, balikan ko yan, ha? 2 boys and a girl. 2 boys and a girl, it's 1/8. So, walang nakakuha ng tamang sagot. Mga abot kayo. Sabi ni Mark, 2/8. Sabi ni Maria, 1/2. Sabi ni Pasca, 3/8. May, 3/8, 3/8, 4/8, 3/8, 3/8, 2/8, 1/2. All of your answers are wrong. The answer is 1/8 because 2 boys followed by a girl. It is the same with having 2 boys and a girl. So the answer should be 1/8. Okay? And what is the probability of having 2 boys? Sorry. Yung sa question ko dito, 2 boys followed by a girl. So you must be specific about this one. So the answer is 1/8. So the answer in letter C should be 3/8. It should be 3/8 because what is the probability of having 2 boys and a girl? So walang order. So this is like a nominal, but in our problem number 2, it is like an ordinal because the order is very important. But here in letters number 3 is the order is not important. So the answer is 3/8. Okay, it is not designed with our problem number 2. So ang nakakuha ng 3/8 is Kalyanta. Kalyanta, what is your section? Pharma 2. It's 3/8. Tingnan natin if it is 3/8. So 2 boys and a girl. 1, 2, 3. Yan. So tatlo yan. 3/8. All right. Thank you, Miss Calienta. You got the correct answer. How about problem number 4? Problem number 4. So si Betty daw plans to go out for dinner and then see a movie. If he has a choice of 4 restaurants and 3 movies, o 4 daw yung restaurant niya, then 3 yung movies. How many ways can Betty spend her evening? Okay. What are the possible outcomes? So, ako ang bahala sa possible outcomes. Kayo mo naman ang bahala sa letter B and C. Okay. Kasi kapag alam mo na yung possible outcomes, hindi ka na mahirapan pa. Basta understanding lang yung kailangan natin dito. So, base ito si Betty daw. Betty Lapea. And 4 yung restaurants. Sabi sa problem, 4 restaurants and 3 movies. So, mag-isip tayo ng 4 na restaurant. Okay? 4 na restaurant. Ano bang, saan kami madalas kumakain ng aking vlog? Saan yun? 4 na restaurant. Kaluts. Okay, Kaluts. Kaluts, start with letter K. Pa.
Ronaldo.
Rinaldo, kainan.
Kainan na Ronaldo.
Rinaldo's
Ronaldo's
Greek.
restaurant.
Kung magbigay kayo na gusto nyo yung kainan, na all. Ano gusto nyo mo? O McDo daw. O sige, McDo.
Kakuban.
Kabalen. O sige, letter C, Kabalen. Ano pa? Ano pa? Jollibee daw. Again. Manok-manok kayo. Gugulo ka? Next. And we have the movies. What are the genre? Can you give me one genre of movies?
Comedy.
Comedy. So, yeah, may letter C na ako dito eh.
Romance.
Romance. Lagay natin romance. Thriller is letter T. Ano pa? Fantasy. Di ba? Alright. Next, dito naman. Lagay natin dito romance, thriller, and fantasy. Next is romance, fantasy, a thriller rather, and fantasy. So, dito naman, romance, and thriller, and fantasy. All right, we're going to get the outcomes now. The first outcomes is, so we have K, R. So we have A, R, K, and T, A, and F. We have M and R, M and P, M and F, C, R, F to F, C, R, C, T, C, F, and J, R, J, R, Shabok, J, JT Express, that's J, F. Yan. So how many possible outcomes? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So the answer here is 12 outcomes. Very good, children. So 12. So we have problem numbers. How many possible outcomes? It's 12 now. Or B, what is the probability that Betty will eat at Kuya J? Ay, wait, Kuya J dyan. Palitan ko to. Palitan ko to. Lagyan natin dyan is sa McDo. Okay, McDo. Ito naman, horror. Palitan natin to ng fantasy, F. Ito naman, palitan natin to ng si Jollibee daw. Si Jollibee. Okay, letter B. What is the probability that Betty will eat at McDo restaurant? Go! Okay, sino kaya ang mauuna? So, Lizelle Cruz, 3 all over 12. 3 all over 12, 3 all over 12, 3 all over 12. Si Gomez, 1/4. Stephanie Palisok, 1/4. 1/2 si Mendoza. Tingnan natin, sa McDo. So, na tayo doon sa ginawa kong tree diagram. So, since McDo ang pinag-uusapan natin, yan, si McDo. Ano ba yung tanong dito? McDo. What is the probability that Betty will eat at McDo? So, McDo, ito po yung McDo. Yan, yan po yung McDo. Ano ba yung tanong dito? Okay, McDo. So, ibig sabihin, 3 all over 12, and they are divisible by 3. So, that is, I think this is 1/4. 3, 12. 12 divided 3 is 4. 1/4. So, tingnan natin kung sino ako ng 1/4. Very good, Mr. Jean Gomez. Jean Gomez, anong section mo? Gomez. Block 1. Block 1. Okay. McDo ang pinag-uusapan. Tatlo lang yun. 3 all over 12. So the answer is 1/4. 1/4. Yes, your answer is 3 all over 12. But when it comes to mathematics, we need to simplify our answer in CTS 4. So 3 all over 12 is not acceptable. So it should be 1/4. So the answer in letter B is 1/4. Because you need to simplify 3 all over 12 because they are divisible by 3. And letter C, go. What is the answer? Letter C. Okay, 1/2, 1/2, 1/4. I think 1/4, 1/4, 1/2. Okay, may 1/4 si Okomen. Siya yung naging isang 1/4. Pero ang naunang nakasolve ng 1/2, si Estero. Tingnan natin kung tama. What is the probability that Betty will eat at Jollibee, Jollibee, and will watch a fantasy movie? Tingnan natin. Nasaan na yung drawing ko eh. So the probability of I will eat sa Jollibee. So yan po yan, tatlo yan. So we have 3 outcomes na Jollibee, but the condition is fantasy movie. So isa lang po yung Jollibee na fantasy. This 1 all over 12. Very good. I think the first one is Estero. Noreen Estero. Noreen, anong section mo? Noreen. Noreen, what is your section? All right, very good. Next. Okay, so this is 1 all over 12. Okay, next, ito naman. Ito tayo sa if a card is drawn from an ordinary deck, what is the probability that is a diamond even number? Possible outcomes or the sample space is answer, go. Sige nga. What is the answer, letter A? Before we proceed to the letter B. Letter B is what is the probability that is a diamond even number? So what are the possible outcomes? 1/4, wala. Possible outcomes ng card. If a card drawn from an ordinary. Ilan ba? Lahat. 53 is wrong. Ilan yan? 52. Reason. Reason, anong section mo? Just step. Reason. Section, just step. Reason, format 2. So we have 52 in ordinary cards. So we have 52 cards. That is the possible outcomes. Next is letter B. Letter B, we have the what is the probability that it is a diamond even number. So how many diamond do we have? And then, how many numbers do we have in a card? Di ba, mayroon tayong 1 to 10 and then Jack, Queen, and King. Right? So, what is the answer? According to Lizelle, it's 1/4. According to Kim, it's 13. Any other answer? According to Calienta, 13 all over 52. 1/4 is wrong. 13 is wrong. 1/4 is wrong. 13 all over 52 is wrong. Isipin nyo mabuti, what is the diamond even number? Okay? Tingnan nyo. Solve ko ha. First, you need to understand the problem. Yes, Lizelle, you are correct. It is 5, but that is not the final answer. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. And the question here is even number. Diba we have the diamond, the heart, ano pa yung diba 4 yun? Heart, diamond, split, ano ba yun?
Clover, sir.
Clover, tama. Tapos yung isa pa, ano pa isa? 4 yun.
Spade.
Oh, very good. So 4 yun, di ba? And the question here is diamond. An even number. And we have the numbers of 1 to 10 in our card. So even number, ibig sabihin, eliminated yung mga odd numbers. So we have 1, 2, 4, 6, 8, and 10. 6 and 10. So ibig sabihin 5 all over 52. And that's the quiz on again. Get the correct answer. Quiz on format. Okay, thumbs up po kapag naiintindihan po yung problem number 5. Thumbs up po tayo. Diba? It is a basic, sabi nga doon sa title, basic probability problems. Okay? Basta ang alamin dapat the card, we have 52 cards, ordinary. 52 cards, ordinary yun. 52 yun. Next, pati tayo sa income. Yan. So, next question. A coin is tossed 3 times. What is the probability of getting exactly 2 heads? Possible outcomes and 2 heads. Go. How many possible outcomes? If ever the coin is tossed 3 times. Lizelle is 5, wrong. Lizelle Cruz, 8, right? So the possible outcomes is 8. Very good. So Lizelle Cruz got the correct answer. Lizelle, anong section mo? Lizelle. Black?
Black 2 po.
Okay, the answer here is 8. How? Paano nangyari yun? Possible outcome. So, gawin niyo ulit yung tree diagram. Pero kung ayaw mo, ganito
Ay.
na lang.
Ma'am,
Ma-
sir, meron yung 2 tapos square root of 3, kaya 8.
Ganyan na lang para mabilis. Basta bawal maulit, ha? Yan. Ayoko mag-tree diagram. Ang hirap mag-drawing. Yan na lang, yung mano-mano. Mas madali naman yung mano-mano as long as walang nauulit. So, H, 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 T, ganyan. Tapos, H, T, H na lang lagyan natin. H, tapos T, H. Tapos, meron tayong T, T, tapos H, tapos T, H, T, H, T, tapos T, H, T, H, H, and then tatlong T. Meron pa tayong H, tapos T, and T. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we have 8. How about 2 heads? What is the probability of getting exactly 2 heads? So the answer is 3 all over 8. Why is it 3 all over 8? Because the question here is what is the probability of getting exactly 2 heads? So we're going to count the possible outcomes or the sample space that has exactly 2 heads. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. So this is 3 all over the possible outcomes, which is 3 all over 8. So Quezon ang nauna, si Quezon. Quezon ulit. Okay, next. Number 7. A die is rolled 2 times. What is the probability that the first roll is 3 and the second roll is even number? Can you please give me the sample space first before we proceed to the question? What is the possible outcomes? Go. Can you please type your answer? 12 is wrong. 12 is wrong. 6 is wrong. 2 times, 2 times. 6 is wrong. Wrong. Okay, Gutierrez got the correct answer. Dice. Die. Plural. Dice. Roll 2 times. So that is 6 times 6. Oh, di ba? 36. 36 po lahat yan. Ito yun, oh. Para maliwala kayo. Oh, di ba? Walang mauulit dyan. Ayoko nang magsulat kaya maubos ang oras natin. Kaya lagay ko na sa picture. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 6 times 6, 36. Okay? So I hope nag-gets yan. Pwede kayong mag-mano-mano dyan. Pero 36 lahat ng ating die na na-roll ng 2 beses. It should be 36, so Gutierrez get the correct answer. What is the section, Mr. Gutierrez? Ang section mo? Real job. Gutierrez, what is your section? Forma 2. Right, first, and letter B, what is the probability that first roll natin is 3 and the second roll is even number? So what is the answer in letter B? So what is the probability? Mendoza's answer is 1/2. That is wrong. Noreen's Tero is 3 all over 36. Rizal is 1 all over 36. Okay. How about the others? Lizelle, about the others. Okay, Lizelle got the correct answer. So Lizelle, anong section? Forma 2. Okay, why is it 1 all over 12? Sabi niya doon is, ano ba yung mga number na ang una is, ano ba yung mga possible outcomes na nasa box natin, nasa table, na kung saan, nasa na yung table, yan, na kung saan nauna si 3. So ano yung mga yon? Di ba ito yon? Di ba ito yon? So, 6 yan. Ngayon, sa 6 na yon, meron pa siyang binanggit na condition. The second condition should be even number. So, if it is even number, so that will be 3, 3, 2, 3, 4, and 3, 6 because 2, 4, and 6 even number. 3, 1, 3, 3, 3, 5 is not an even number. It is odd number. That's why the answer should be 3 all over 36. You are correct, Miss Estero. 3 all over 36. But you need to simplify your answer. So that is 1 all over 12. So the answer here in the letter B, or in this problem number 7, there should be 3 all over 36 or 1 all over 12. So that's why Lizelle Bruce got the correct answer. Diba? Next. Number 8. Number 8. I think this is the last one. A group of 6 students, and each are representing a different country, and in gathers to discuss plans for an international peace ceremony. If every student shakes hands with all other students, what is the total number of handshakes? Okay, 6 ang students po dyan. Go. Type your answer. A group of 6 students. Wow, ang bilis nyo naman. Ano yan? Nagmamat, ano ba? The answer is 15. So let's see if it is 15. So the shortcut here, we need to use the formula of n minus 1 all over 2. The answer here is the n is 6 students. But before we use the formula, let's check it using the mano-mano or the manual. So let's see your let 6 students as 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. So bawal maulit ha. So 1, 2, 1, 3, 1, 4, 1, 5, 1, 6. 2, 3, 2, 4, 2, 5, 2, 6. 3, 4, 3, 5, 3, 6, and 4, 5, 4, 6, and 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So, si Quizon ang nakakuha ng tamang sagot. So, using the formula, so 5, I mean 6 rather. So, 6. Tingnan natin kung pareha sila. 6, 6 minus 1 all over 2. So 6 times 5 all over 2 is 30 divided 2, which is the same with our mano-mano, which is 15 possible outcomes. So 15 po ang ating sagot sa number 8. And Quizon, just that. Ano yung section mo, Quizon? Quizon, anong section? What's your section? Quizon po. Quizon, what is your section? Mr. Quizon. Abalang si Quizon. Mr. Quizon, form 2. Okay. Check natin kung mayroon pa. Wala na. Please, screenshot na lang po. Check for understanding. So, you need to find what is asked. You're ordering a pizza from your favorite pizzeria, and they offer 3 different sizes, small, medium, and large. Okay? So, yan po yung ipapas ninyo. Next is, yan, ito pa. In tossing 3 coins, list all the possible outcomes. Then let X the random variable be the number of heads in the toss. Write the corresponding probabilities. So, dalawa yan. So, i-send ko na lang sa GCR, sa GC natin, yung PPT. Okay? And, okay, for na 2. Check ko lang to. Okay. Do you have any questions? Guys, kindly click the thumbs up button if wala po tayong questions. Intindihan nyo ba? Naka-record naman. I'm going to download the upload ko na lang sa YouTube para ma-watch yung ulit yung mga solutions natin.